Quite often with partial fraction questions, the question will actually suggest the breakup of the terms. But in this case, it doesn't. But happily, we've got just two linear expressions multiplied together. And if you look over here, it complies with this rule in a way that these are both linear factors multiplied together on the bottom, and they will split just according to this: a over the first of the linear factors and then b over the second. So how do we go about solving what a and b are? Well, effectively, what we do is we put everything back over a common denominator, and that common denominator is, again, the multiplication of those two factors, 11 minus 2p and p. Okay, do the routine. P into this gives 11 minus 2p, which we have to multiply by a. So this is a, 11 minus 2p, plus 11 minus 2p goes into the denominator p times, so this is pb. And remember, this was the original expression in the question, which is p 11 minus 2p. We can equate the top lines, and we get 1 is equal to 11 minus 2p multiplied by a plus pb. Now, how do we solve this? Well, we basically use a couple of tricks. If I choose p such that this bracket goes to 0, I will be able to solve for b. And equally, if I choose p such that this term equals 0, I will solve for a. So let's do those things one by one. So I get 11 minus 2p equals 0. So therefore, moving things around, 2p equals 11, and therefore p equals 11 over 2. To eliminate b from this expression, the other value of p is easy. This is going to be p is equal to 0. We need to shove in p is equal to 11 over 2 first, and then p is equal to 0, and get values for a and b. So let's do number 1 first, and I get 1 is equal to, well, I know if I put in 11 over 2 in here, I will get 0. So I get 0 plus 11 over 2b. And rearranging that, I get that b is equal to 2 over 11. Now our second substitution, this is p is equal to 0. What do we get from our expression? Well, this term completely disappears, and so does this. So I get 1 must equal 11a, splitting that bracket apart, the second part of the bracket equaling 0. And I get an answer for a, when a is equal to 1 over 11. And those are your two values for a and b. And if we pop that back into our partial fractions expression, I get 1 over 11 divided by p plus 2 over 11 divided by 11 minus 2p. And we've successfully split our expression into partial fractions as required. There we go.